Welcome back, everybody. In this video, I'm literally just going to be talking through my whole journey from the get-go. I did do a video, if you go like further down the channel, of like my goals, aspirations, where I'm going to take makeup and things like that. So I just thought I would do a video following up from that because it has been a couple of years now. So I was 18 at the time. I'm like in my late 20s now, so yeah. Basically, I did go to college, I did pass everything, 1, 2 and 3, and I did go to uni and I did graduate as a makeup artist for TV and film, which amazing that I was able to achieve those things. I did go through a lot of struggles, but I don't really want to put my personal things on the internet. So I would say kind of struggles with, kind of hard to explain, like very traumatic, painful experiences that could hold me back from achieving. But I managed to get through that to achieve. And it was very difficult, but I got there in the end. I was willing, so yeah, I got there. I have worked for brands such as Morphe, Clinique, Fenty Beauty, and P. Louise. Part of this video, sorry if I say too much, I don't know, it's just, I don't know, it's just like a comfort thing when I'm talking, just like, But anyway, I was going to reveal that I am going to take like maybe a back step with makeup. Just because as much as I've loved everything and everything that it's given me, I'm not having a good experience at the moment. So I am grateful to makeup for giving me like confidence, maturing me, managing to get me like jobs and things, meet so many different people, work with so many different males and females across like the Manchester area and Liverpool as well. To be fair, all around the UK. Yeah, I've just been very fortunate to have those amazing experiences. And yeah, I was just really hoping for that. And I was pushing through every single day, every single exam, every single situation to get where I am today. And I'm very grateful for that. I've worked in stores like Selfridges, John Lewis. I did do an audition in Harvey Nichols. I have worked on a film. It's nothing huge like ITV or Netflix or anything like that, but I do have the experience on a film set was what I was aiming for. So yeah, I have been a very lucky girl to be able to experience everything that I have with makeup, for it to progress me in so many ways, not just my artistry and creativity, but me as a person, etc. And I have met some wonderful people. However, I feel like the industry can be very, excuse the French, but like a bitchy industry. I do feel like it's hard to maintain like a proper, I'm finding the word, like a proper living with makeup. Just because sometimes you'll have jobs, sometimes you don't, and counter work isn't always the best either. Because yes, you're on counter, yes, you're with the consumer or the store, however you get hired. But again, you can't always count on those sales. And I think it's just the way that we're living. It's nothing to do with makeup or the industry or us as artists. I just feel like obviously it's like a money living crisis since COVID and people are prioritising things a little bit more. So they're not really able to treat themselves as much. Going to a luxury store and getting luxury products and just getting glammed, or even just getting glammed to go out. So that does make it difficult for us. However, You can still make a living behind TV and film because we're always needed anyways behind TV and film. For me, I don't drive as of yet. As you know, anyone that's willing to learn, having refresher courses, or that have done it recently, it is so expensive now due to obviously money living crisis, everything increasing, nothing decreasing, etc. You guys know where I'm coming from. So therefore it's left me in a very, very tricky situation to the point where I am gonna be changing my career. However, I'm not going to give up makeup completely. Like, it's still going to be there in the background. I'm still going to do my shoots. I'm still going to jump on any freelance job that I can. And I'm still going to aim to work on TV and film, whether that be EastEnders, a Netflix movie, something. I will still have that goal in the back of my mind, but it's not something I can make a full-time career out of right now. And I am a big believer in the saying, what's for you won't go by you. So basically, if it's for you, it won't disappear. It'll always find its way of coming back to you, or it'll never leave you. So with that being said, if it comes back to me where I can do it full time again, obviously I'll take it. Like 10 years of constant train, work, client after client, model after model, shoot after shoot. I even had my own little business, so I was running myself, my own brand and things. Yeah, don't want to throw all that down the drain. So yeah, I will be doing like little bits in the background. However, I can't make this a career anymore, unfortunately. I do believe in the universe and law of attraction, so maybe in the future they might push things into place and say, oh yeah, actually you can. But as for now, it's tricky. Also, being in the industry, working with different brands, different products, people's opinions, skin types, doing my own little research. I do have a bit of like nerdy moments where I proper dig in and really research. And I've decided I want to support a brand that I have more flexibility with, and the products are more organic. I have lent to more making that a priority when I'm buying my products. Not saying that all my products are perfect and they're organic and vegan and stuff like that, because they're not. They are cruelty free, but not all of them are perfect. However, I am leaning more into discovering what's best for the skin. I want to not be putting major chemicals on my face no more. So with that being said, I did decide to be an ambassador for Tropic, which I'll do another video on, more in depth. This video is just basically telling you that I made it, but now I'm moving on. Yeah. So if you do watch the other video from earlier on, you will see all the things that I said I was going to do. This video is just to clarify, I have done that in my lifetime up to now. I have worked for beauty brands, I have been on counter, I did go mobile. Yeah, I've done a lot of things, and I'm not saying they all worked, because some didn't, some did, etc. But I did put myself there and I did achieve those goals. So yeah, that's literally what I wanted to say within my journey. My journey's been extremely hard, and I know you're probably thinking like how it's just makeup at the end of the day, but when you actually delve in and you research into everything that you have to know and learn, and then, you know, putting that with like life challenges as well, it's very full on and demanding, especially when you go to uni. It's even more intense. I remember being on shift at Fenty on the counter, dealing with customers, dealing with the products and everything, and then I actually looked on the group chat for my workspace, and at the same time I've got a message through saying that I've got to complete 6 photo shoots from scratch, got to find my own photographer, studio models create the looks, even costume, by such a date, or the 4 years I've put into uni will all just go down the drain. So yeah, it's very, very intense and on guard all the time. So I am proud of myself. I've got myself through that and I managed to do what I wanted to do. I am very sad that like my whole career isn't going to be makeup anymore. I am very sad. Even though I don't look sad, I look pretty happy. Yeah, I just hide all emotion away. I don't know why. My body just does it, but yeah, I am pretty sad for it. However, like I said, it's not something I'm going to be fully giving up on. It's just something I'm going to be like pushing to the background. And I need to move on and find a career that's going to fulfill my life and I can make a living out of. So yeah, that's my decision that I recently come across. Yeah, I don't know if I've covered everything in that video just because it was so many years ago. But yeah, I have really stuck to what I said. I really worked really hard. And I'm not just saying that to big myself up. Like if I could take you guys through everything, like all the itty witty bitty details, I would. And I wanted to. But again, I just feel like some things shouldn't be on the internet, like personal life and stuff. But if you was to look at it and you knew all the ins and outs, you would realise that, yeah, I did work really hard and everyone that supported me, helped me, trained me, modelled for me, anything like that, they've worked really hard too to make sure I can make it. So, bless me. So yeah, here we are. I wouldn't say I fully made it just because I didn't reach the Netflix films and cinema and, you know, TV and film. Not TV and film, sorry, I just said film. TV programmes like ITV, BBC, stuff like that. However, I have made it within my personal goals and growth. I do feel like I'm at the position where I wanted to be. And with all that stuff that I've just said about the films and the TV, doesn't mean I can't achieve it. It's just going to come later for me, I think. Because, you know, obviously life, bills, things like that. So, yeah. This is basically me telling you the results and the outcome. I have been a little quiet for many years on this channel. It's just because I've been solid, working. If I'm not working a shift, I'm doing some coursework somewhere. If I'm not doing any of them, I'm doing a shoot, or I've asked some friends to come round, model for me, or whatever. So yeah, now I've got a little bit more time to catch up with all the years, but yeah, so that is where we go from here. Sassy.Lassy MUA is my brand. I made it myself. And I know it's not a big, massive brand that's out there. Like, probably the people that only know about it is me, my friends, and a couple of clients that I've done. But everything has been made from scratch from me. And hopefully anyone, even if it's just one person that's watching my channel, can take some sort of inspiration and think, well, she achieved what she wanted to, so I can do it as well. And trust me, you can. And just don't let anything hold you back, because, you know, a lot of people say, oh, well, I can't because of money, or I can't because of my life situation, my health, etc. I promise you, I've faced all those problems, money problems, health problems, all the life problems that throw at you, and still managed to do it. So you can do it. You just got to find a way. You just got to be patient, and you just got to believe in yourself every single time. And even when people don't believe in you, believe in yourself anyway. Just do it anyway, because you don't have anything to lose, but then you do have something to gain at the end. So yeah, that is everything from me. Feel free to look at my Instagrams. So I've got Sassy.Lassy MUA, that's the one that I've had from day one. We have changed the name over the years, but I've had that account since day one. Got Sassy.Lassy MUA.bridal, because we started doing some bridal work. And then I have the Tropic Experience with Shauna. That's a new profile I've made. So feel free to jump on there. It's all about my experience with Tropic, and yeah, I just can't wait to discover that experience as well. But I'll always check in on this channel, still do some makeup content here and there, but yes, I just wanted to follow up from that other video. I have achieved everything I wanted to, and yeah, I'm incredibly proud with a little degree at the end. So yeah, thank you for watching, and bye.